In the earliest days of Pi Network, mining 3.14 Pi per hour wasn't just a technical feature, it was a badge of honor. Back then, when the world dismissed Pi as just another app, a small group of visionaries tapped their screens daily, driven by belief rather than proof. These original pioneers weren't just earning digital coins, they were laying the foundation of a global crypto movement. Fast forward to today, and that humble mining rate has become a symbol of Pi's evolution, from a simple smartphone experiment into a worldwide force in Web 3. But here's the big question. Were those early tapping sessions really building something revolutionary? And if so, why are millions of people across the globe still putting their faith in Pi's vision? Well, Pioneer, you're in exactly the right place. I'm going to take you through Pi Network's incredible journey, its origins, its philosophy, and its role in shaping the future of digital money. By the end of this, you'll understand why early believers refused to give up even when critics said Pi was worthless, how a 3.14 Pi per hour mining rate grew into a thriving community of tens of millions, what makes Pi radically different from every other cryptocurrency project out there, and most importantly, why top blockchain experts are now calling Pi's model the future of accessible crypto. But don't go anywhere, because I've also got shocking statistics about Pi's global growth that will completely blow your mind. I'll reveal the secret strategy behind Pi's success, a strategy even Bitcoin and Ethereum couldn't pull off. And to top it off, I'll share exclusive insights about Pi's upcoming developments that could forever change the game for early pioneers like you. Stay with me, because this isn't just the story of Pi Network. This could be the story of how digital money becomes truly universal. Let's take my time, greet and welcome you all, Pi pioneers from every corner of our planet. Whether you're watching from the bustling streets of Mumbai, the vibrant markets of Lagos, the beaches of Rio de Janeiro, the mountains of Mexico City, or anywhere else on this amazing planet, I'm absolutely thrilled to share this groundbreaking news that's going to reshape everything you thought you knew about Pi Network's future. Before we dive into this game-changing announcement, I want to see our global Pi family unite right here. Just join our community by smash subscribe button and ring notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, comment Pi Network to the moon along with your country name to show the world how truly global our Pi movement has become. This is your moment to be part of something historic, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Pi Network is proving once again that it's not just another cryptocurrency project, but a true revolution toward an inclusive, decentralized financial system that actually works for real people with real needs. Let me take you back to 2019. While everyone was fighting over expensive Bitcoin mining equipment and paying huge electricity bills, 3 Stanford graduates had a crazy idea. What if anyone with a smartphone could mine cryptocurrency? What if you didn't need thousands of dollars to participate in the crypto revolution? That's exactly how Pi Network was born. But here's the fascinating part. They didn't choose a random mining rate. They specifically picked 3.14 Pi per hour as a tribute to the mathematical constant pi. This wasn't just a number, it was a symbol of infinite possibilities and precise calculation. When Pi Network launched, most crypto experts laughed. They said mobile mining was impossible. They claimed it would never work. But something magical happened. Within the first month, over 100,000 people downloaded the app. Within 6 months, that number reached 1 million. Today, Pi Network has over 50 million registered users worldwide. But here's what makes this story truly incredible. These early adopters weren't chasing quick profits like other crypto projects. They were building something bigger. They were creating the world's first truly inclusive cryptocurrency network. The early Pi miners were different from typical crypto investors. While others were buying expensive equipment and competing against each other, Pi miners were cooperating. They were inviting friends, building communities, and creating trust networks. Every single person who earned those first 3.14 Pi per hour was actually performing a crucial job. They were securing the network, validating transactions, and proving that ordinary people could power a blockchain without massive energy consumption. Think about this for a moment. Bitcoin mining now requires industrial-scale operations that consume more electricity than entire countries. Ethereum mining was so energy-intensive that it had to completely change its system. But Pi Network solved this problem from day one with mobile mining technology. The early believers understood something that traditional crypto investors missed. They realized that the future of cryptocurrency isn't about who has the most money or the most powerful computers. It's about who can create the most inclusive and sustainable network. PI Network introduced a revolutionary concept called contribution over capital. This means your value in the network comes from what you contribute, not how much money you invest. Here's how this philosophy works in practice. In Bitcoin, if you have more money, you can buy more mining equipment and earn more coins. In Pi Network, everyone starts equal. Your smartphone is just as powerful as anyone else's smartphone for mining Pi. This approach created something unprecedented in the crypto world. Pi Network built a community where a teacher in Nigeria has the same mining power as a software engineer in Silicon Valley, where a student in India can contribute just as much as a business owner in New York. The results speak for themselves. Pi Network has users in over 230 countries and territories. It's available in more than 30 languages. It has created the most geographically diverse cryptocurrency community in history. But the philosophy goes deeper than just fair mining. Pi Network also requires identity verification to ensure real people, not bots, are running the network. This creates trust and prevents the manipulation that plagues other cryptocurrencies. Here are some mind-blowing statistics that show just how massive Pi Network has become. The app has been downloaded over 50 million times. That's more downloads than most major banks' mobile apps. The daily active users regularly exceed 1 million people. That's more daily activity than many established cryptocurrencies. But here's the most shocking statistic of all. Pi Network's community engagement rate is over 80%. That means 8 out of every 10 users actively participate in the network every month. Compare that to Facebook's engagement rate of about 60%, or Twitter's rate of around 40%. Recent data shows that Pi Network is adding approximately 300,000 new verified users every month. At this growth rate, Pi could become the most widely adopted cryptocurrency in the world within the next few years. The geographic distribution is equally impressive. Asia accounts for about 45% of Pi users, with Africa contributing 25%, Europe 15%, North America 10%, and South America 5%. This global reach demonstrates Pi's universal appeal and accessibility. Now, let me explain the technical breakthrough that makes Pi Network possible. Traditional blockchain networks require massive computational power because every participant must solve complex mathematical puzzles. This creates competition and consumes enormous amounts of energy. Pi Network uses a completely different approach called the Stellar Consensus Protocol. Instead of competing against each other, Pi nodes cooperate to reach agreement about transaction validity. This system is thousands of times more energy efficient than traditional mining. The mobile mining doesn't actually happen on your phone. Instead, your phone acts as a lightweight validator that contributes to network security. The real computational work happens on Pi's secure servers, which means your phone battery isn't drained and your data remains private. This innovative design allows Pi Network to process transactions quickly and cheaply while maintaining security and decentralization. It's the perfect balance between accessibility and functionality. But here's where it gets really exciting. Pi Network's architecture supports up to 10,000 transactions per second, which is faster than Visa's payment processing system. Compare that to Bitcoin's 7 transactions per second or Ethereum's 15 transactions per second, and you can see why Pi Network has the potential to handle global scale adoption. The consensus mechanism also provides instant finality, meaning transactions are confirmed immediately without waiting for multiple confirmations like other cryptocurrencies. This makes Pi perfect for everyday payments and real-time applications. PI. Network isn't just theoretical anymore. Real businesses and developers are building actual applications on the Pi platform. The Pi ecosystem now includes marketplaces where you can spend Pi coins, games that reward Pi tokens, and services that accept Pi as payment. Several universities have started accepting Pi donations. Some online merchants now offer Pi payment options. Independent developers have created over 200 applications that integrate with Pi Network's blockchain. The Pi core team recently announced the Pi Network Hackathon, where developers worldwide are building innovative applications using Pi technology. Prize pools worth hundreds of thousands of Pi coins are attracting top talent to the ecosystem. These real-world applications prove that Pi Network has moved beyond the experimental phase. It's becoming a functional digital economy where Pi coins have genuine utility and value. Major blockchain researchers are now studying Pi Network's unique approach to cryptocurrency adoption. Stanford University, where Pi's founders studied, has published research papers analyzing Pi's consensus mechanism and community growth patterns. Technology analysts from leading firms like Deloitte and PwC have mentioned Pi Network in their blockchain industry reports. They recognize Pi's potential to bring cryptocurrency to mainstream audiences who were previously excluded from the digital economy. The environmental benefits are particularly attracting attention. While Bitcoin mining consumes more electricity than Argentina, Pi Network's entire global operation uses less energy than a small office building. This sustainability advantage is becoming increasingly important as governments worldwide focus on climate change. Financial inclusion experts praise Pi Network for creating opportunities in developing countries where traditional banking is limited. In regions with unstable currencies, Pi provides a stable digital alternative that anyone can access with just a smartphone. The most exciting development for Pi Network supporters is the ongoing mainnet transition. This represents Pi's evolution from a testnet experiment to a fully operational blockchain that can handle real-world transactions. The mainnet launch is happening in phases to ensure stability and security. Phase 1 focused on identity verification and bot prevention. Phase 2 introduced limited trading and ecosystem development. The upcoming phases will enable full functionality and global accessibility. Pi core team has announced plans for decentralized governance, allowing the community to vote on network decisions. This democratic approach ensures that Pi Network remains true to its community-first philosophy as it grows. Future developments include smart contracts, which will enable complex applications and automated transactions. Cross-chain bridges will connect Pi to other blockchain networks. Mobile payment systems will make Pi coins as easy to use as traditional digital payments. The human impact of Pi Network extends far beyond technology and finance. In developing countries, Pi mining provides an opportunity to participate in the digital economy without significant upfront investment. Teachers in remote areas use Pi Network to introduce students to blockchain technology. Small business owners accept Pi payments to attract tech-savvy customers. Freelancers earn Pi coins by contributing their skills to Pi ecosystem projects. The community spirit is remarkable. Pi miners organize local meetups, create educational content, and support each other's projects. The official Pi Network social media channels showcase success stories from every continent. During the COVID-19 pandemic, when many people lost traditional income sources, Pi Network provided hope and opportunity. Millions of people worldwide discovered cryptocurrency through Pi's accessible platform. Many people ask whether Pi Network is legitimate and sustainable. The answer lies in the team's credentials, the technology's innovation, and the community's genuine engagement. The Stanford-educated founders have published academic papers and maintain transparent communication with users. Concerns about Pi's value are understandable given its current lack of traditional exchange listings. However, value in cryptocurrency comes from utility and adoption, both of which Pi Network demonstrates through its growing ecosystem and active user base. The gradual approach to development reflects responsible engineering rather than rushing to market. Building a sustainable cryptocurrency network requires careful planning, extensive testing, and community consensus. Security concerns are addressed through multiple layers of protection, including identity verification, consensus protocols, and regular security audits by independent experts. PI Network represents a fundamental shift in how we think about cryptocurrency and digital money. Instead of being controlled by wealthy miners or large corporations, Pi is owned and operated by its global community of ordinary users. This democratization of cryptocurrency could reshape the entire financial system. If successful, Pi Network proves that blockchain technology can be accessible, sustainable, and beneficial for everyone, not just technical experts and wealthy investors. The implications extend beyond cryptocurrency. Pi Network's community-building approach could inspire new models for social networks, voting systems, and collaborative platforms. For early believers who started mining at 3.14 Pi per hour, their patience and faith are being validated by Pi Network's continued growth and development. Looking toward the future, Pi Network is positioned to become one of the most significant cryptocurrency success stories. Its combination of accessibility, sustainability, and community focus addresses the major criticisms of existing blockchain networks. As more businesses integrate Pi payments and more developers build Pi applications, the network's utility will continue expanding. This utility drives genuine value, creating a positive cycle of growth and adoption. The global reach means Pi Network could become the first truly worldwide cryptocurrency, accepted and used by people in every country and territory on Earth. For those who believed early and continue supporting Pi Network, the journey from 3.14 Pi per hour to global impact represents one of the most remarkable community-driven achievements in technology history. If you found this deep dive into Pi Network's revolutionary journey valuable, please hit that like button to let me know. Your support helps me create more content about innovative blockchain projects that are changing the world. I want to hear from our global Pi Network community. Write Pi Network to the moon in the comments, along with your country name and flag emoji. Let's see how many countries our Pi family represents. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss updates about Pi Network's progress and other exciting cryptocurrency developments. The revolution from 3.14 Pi per hour to global impact is just beginning, and early believers are leading the way to a more inclusive financial future. Share this video with fellow Pi miners who remember those early days, and let's celebrate how far we've come together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more groundbreaking developments in the Pi Network ecosystem.